What's going on, everybody? It's been a long time since we've done a sit-down video. I'm excited for this one. It's going to be a lot about the recent things that have gone on at the University of Maine and a lot of my reaction to what's going on in the world. Okay, so recently, the University of Maine, which, as you guys know, if you've watched some of my content, is I go to the University of Maine. They recently made the decision to go to all online classes and not have any classes in person at the university. Now, a lot of people reacted to this in very different ways. My reaction to this is that I appreciate the school doing everything they can do to protect the well-being of the students. I think that they looked at a lot of options and they viewed this option as the best, and a lot of other big-time universities made the same decision. I'm going to be interested to see how it goes going forward in terms of refunds for room and board and things of that nature. But I think the university made the right decision sending students home and going to online classes. That said, myself included, along with plenty of other people, are not built to be in online courses or online situations. We're better at in-person and meeting with our professors face-to-face and being able to do our work that way. So it's going to be a little interesting to see that adjustment, but the professors are going through the same thing. We're all kind of in the same boat, so we're all in this together, essentially. Speaking of we're all in this together, as a country and as a world, we're all going through a lot right now. We've seen a lot of sporting events canceled, from the Masters to the NCAA tournament for basketball, completely canceled. I don't know this 100% because I didn't read any articles, but I'd seen that they canceled the spring season in general for college students, which is just insane to me. But that might also not be true. I'm not 100% sure on that fact. But if that is 100% true, then this is an unprecedented time. It's something that obviously in my 21 years I've never gone through. And a lot of people I've talked to, even older people, have said the same thing, that they've never seen anything like this. It's all being done with the idea of safety, and I really respect and appreciate that idea. On the flip side, I do wish people would calm down a little bit. I'm not trying to make light of this situation. I know that this is a big deal and that lives are being lost and it's a global pandemic and that we do need to take this very seriously. When I say people need to calm down, I mean in the sense of we need to not lose our sense of civility and lose our sense of being a human being and living our lives. We can't stop living our lives. We have to carry on in a safer manner, obviously take the proper precautions, but we can't stop enjoying ourselves and making each day the best that we can. We just can't stop doing that. But like I said, you have to match it with safety precautions and being safe in whatever it is you're doing. With that said, that's kind of not the best segue in the world, but I'm going to be traveling to Puerto Rico Saturday. This is a trip I have had planned for the better part of 4 to 5 months, and I've spent, along with the people on the trip, a lot of money. Now, it's not my sole purpose in going on the trip. Money is not everything. I was willing, actually, to put that aside. I was willing to not go on this trip and thought very hardly about not going on this trip. This trip means a lot to me. It means a lot to my friends. It's a special thing to be able to do this with each other. We've been looking forward to it for a long time. With that said, we still plan on going. We still plan on making the trip to Puerto Rico. We leave tomorrow night. We'll get there early Sunday morning, and we'll be there until the following Saturday. So it's going to be a full week. And we're going to take the proper safety precautions while we're there. We're going to be safe every step of the way, and we're not going to endanger the lives of others based on situations that we might be put into because of our traveling situations. We're going to be very safe about it. We're going to be cautious, and it's going to be on our minds. But at the same time, I don't want to stop living my life. I'm 21 years old. I'm a junior in college, and trips like this don't grow on trees. I don't know if or when I'll ever have this opportunity again, and it's important to me that this trip happened during a time where everything seems dark and gloomy. We can still come together and have fun and feel love in the world. I haven't done a video like this in a long time, and I just felt like an update for you guys because obviously there's going to be no video next week because I'll be traveling. I'll be in Puerto Rico all of next week. I will be vlogging all of it, and that's going to be very interesting. Definitely stay tuned for the following vlogs from this Puerto Rico trip, because based on everything that's going on, I'm going to document almost all of it as much as I can, because this is going to be a crazy trip. It's going to be fun. First of all, we're going to see a lot of cool things, but also with everything that's going on, I want to see it myself, but I also want to show you guys what traveling is like during this time, what airplane travel is like, what airport security is like, what we have to go through and what precautions we're taking. These vlogs, because I think it's going to be a series of vlogs, are going to be crazy. So definitely stay on the lookout for those. And I might have one other pretty big surprise coming soon. At least in my opinion, it's a big surprise. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the Puerto Rico vlogs. I appreciate you guys and all your support. It's fun making these videos again. Trying to be more consistent with it. But we got some great stuff coming up. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to me rant about this. Hopefully it resonated with some of you. If you disagree or if you agree, please leave a comment. I'll be reading all of the comments on these videos, and I'll reply to some. If you guys haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Stay up to date with the latest content, and especially those Puerto Rico vlogs coming out soon. And more surprises to come, that I promise you. Thank you for coming and hanging out, and I'll see you on the flip side.